Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to check the Google Sheet history. So let's say there are multiple people working on the sheet and you saw some changes has happened recently. So if you want to see who did the changes, always you can check back. So this option, which is highlighted by my mouse, is called as a history checking option or button. So it gives you the version history, like what are the different versions over there in the past. So you can see 16th April, 11th April, 9th April. So on this sheet there's only one person who is working, so that is the reason it is giving us only one name. But if there are multiple people are working, so it gives the color indicator differently. For the first person it has a green, and then the second person it will have blue, and third person it will be red. So if it has multiple if there are multiple people are working on the sheet, then you have the information of all of them. Also you can check like who did what changes. So the you might have observed that the entire screen is turned as green, which means that this person which is reflecting as green has changed or edited or made changes this particular to this particular data. So whoever did the changes, so it gives the respective color. So if you click on this arrow, also it gives the time wise history of your Google Sheet. So if I click on here, so it gives me like in which columns the history was, in which columns changes were made. So always you can make a copy of your previous file by clicking on these three dots. You can do restore, you can do make a copy, or else you can name this version, so where the major changes were happened. So all the options you can use based on your requirement. So this is one way to check the history. And also there is another way where you want to check specific cell history. So this is the giving this option is giving overall overview of like which uh, columns or which rows were edited out and filled the data, but it is not specifically mentioning that which cell was edited by who. So for that you need to do a select the cell which you want to check. Take a right click and there will be show edit history. So it will give you the time and the person who changed it. Also if you want to see what was the previous uh, version, is also you can check. So the previously here it was 25 number was there, but now post deletion it is now the name is here. So this is how you can always check who made what changes and what was the earlier cell uh, having the data and the recent data, I mean the versions between the previous one and the current one. So this is how you can check cell history or else entire sheet history by clicking on these options. So there are so many options available for this version history, as I mentioned earlier also. So you can make a copy, you can rename, or you can restore. So all you can do by applying these changes. So that is it from my end. Thank you so much for watching.